So today I've got something a little bit different to fix. I've got a computer to fix. It's a bit of a mechanical issue, so we'll get into it and I'll show you what it is. May or may not be fixable. We'll see. Yeah. Let's get the back cover off for a start. Front cover? I don't know, with the cover. This is my stepson's computer. He was trying to do some maintenance on it and he made a mistake, or something went wrong I should say. I don't know, probably a mistake actually. Yeah, it didn't go well for him. He removed his graphics card for cleaning. Right, so took it out, was trying to clean stuff, which is great. And with these graphics cards, there's a little hook here. You can see that there. And you have to release that hook to get the thing out. He didn't seem to realise that was there. Here's the hook. So that's the bit that's supposed to be inside the computer. Yeah, that was latched in place. I don't think he realised it was there, and he's basically pulled the graphics card out. It didn't come out all the way, so he pushed it back, pulled it back out again, and then it came out, but this bit was still attached to the card. You know what that means, don't you? There's the socket, there's the pins, and we've got a slight problem around here. Yeah. I've got to take this board out of this machine so I can work on it. I've got to try and fix these pins, then try and refit this plastic piece. Yeah, that's fun. So I need to document all the cabling because I've got no idea how this thing goes together. I don't work on PCs normally. So a loop of cable here. This one should be straightforward, that can only go one way. There we go. There's that one. We've got a little multi-way block here. I think that can only go one way too. Yes. Mustn't lose it. That's the top cable. So we've got power supply cable over here. It's all nicely ducted and stuff. It's an expensive case, I think. Got a multi-way block here, but that could go differently. So let's just have a close look at this. So CHA fan. It goes to these. It's got a multi-way block, but it's going to the bottom set of pins. Yep, that can only really go one way as well, actually. Then we've got some SATA connections, so that's not a big deal. Those are all straightforward. Okay. Now this is where it can get messy, is getting these right. So, got another multi-way block here. That can only go one way too, that's good. Then we've got these other ones which go down here which aren't clear about which one's which. So look at the markings on the plugs, see if they match up alright. Bottom two right ones. Reset switch. Marked on the board. It's a bit hard to see in here, isn't it? Yep, it's got marking on there for it. Then the next one over, it's got a missing pin. Then it's got a next one over, and that is marked as power switch, and that's marked as well. Those markings are facing upwards on those connectors as well. Next one is a flying lead like this by itself. Is it? Oh no, it's joined to a second cable. That's his power LED minus. Yes, that is labelled as well. So I also want to make sure I've got this on camera. Power LED plus, and you've got a double cable here, marking on top of that one. That is HDD LED. Yep, that's marked. Cool. So it's not 100% clear, but it's not that bad. We've got some switches there. Be careful about that. So we've got this one here to the left, this one here to the left, this one here to the left. Jumper pins on the left ones. This one here. So I have to make sure these things don't get knocked or changed. I'm going to put out to clean this motherboard when I've got it out as well, so make sure I don't accidentally flick on the switches. So this is a USB connector. That is not keyed, that could go either way. Oh no, it's keyed, it does have a blank pin. So that's okay. Another one over here. Got this one over here as well. This has got a missing pin on there, corresponds to that one. So what's that on there? HD audio. Then we've got this plug here. which is really locked in. Which really doesn't want to come out. I don't think I'm missing any releases or anything. Why doesn't it want to come out? That's really irritating. There, I don't want to pull it too hard. What does that say? It says USB 3 and 4. So I don't know why it's so tight. Let's put in the whole header cover with it as well. Let's do another one. It's done it again. What's going on with this machine? Why is these things stuck in here? You have to refit that as well. That's two fixes I've got to do now. Yay. Right, I think I can get the board out now. Oh, well, recording a bit. Well, got the board out. There's the array of pins, as you can see. Most of them look okay. Just trying to sort of move it in and out of focus. Most look okay, but they're a little bit mangled around here, and also very mangled down here. But I think that's fixable. I've just got to straighten them up enough to get them back into here, and then we'll probably be alright. Obviously this is what's supposed to be over there, like these slots, the same as that. Now interestingly, it's got these two other pins which actually go through the motherboard, which help align it. They aren't actually soldered at all, they just sit in there, so that's helpful for hopefully trying to get the alignment right. But yeah, I need to get these pins straightened up, and then I'll try and feed them all into here. Now the worst case is I desolder all the pins and put them back into the connector and then fit it back on. That will take me a long time. I don't really want to go there, because you can see it's a surface mount connector, so not an easy one to work on. Not in that regard. It means trying to reheat it and get the thing back on the board without damaging anything around it. Being a computer, thermal mass is probably going to be quite high, multi-layers and that sort of stuff, so I really need to just try and straighten these pins up, and hopefully I can repair them. If I get any which are breaking, then it might be a problem. If I do get some that break, then it will be a problem, I'm pretty sure. So let's have these other slots here. I'm not sure about the speeds of each one. Each slot's got different functionality, I believe, anyway. I don't know, it's got markings under each slot, so I'm not quite sure. It's Thunderbolt ready, 5-wave optimization. Whether it's just marketing on the board or whether the slots actually matter, I don't know. I would have thought the slots wouldn't matter that much. The only thing really is lane speeds, which is the typical thing. This was marked to Solder Express, so I'm not sure. If they're all the same equivalent, if I can't fix this connector, then we could just put the card in a different slot, right? But without compromising things too much. It's only using one slot, but I would like to fix this, obviously. Hopefully get it back to how it was, but we'll see. So I've taken off the heatsink and stuff for the CPU to get it out of the way, so I've got a bit more room here. The paste was needed replacement anyway. It's a bit dry, and it also looked like it had some like air gaps in it as well. Didn't like it's perfect, so that also needs replying anyway. I mean, this is dry basically. There's not much left of that. Get this bit fixed first. I won't bother recording it. It's going to take me ages. Right, so I've got these pins straightened up mostly. I mean, they're not perfect. There's a few little ones which are just like very slightly out, like here. These are ones which were really bad before, and now in place. So I'm going to try refitting this, and we'll see how we go, whether it actually drops on or not. I think this is going to be fiddly, so I'm not going to record it, but yeah, so far so good, nothing broke. Right, progress. I've got it dropping down. I think it might actually go, if I just keep fiddling around with this, it might actually drop down all the way. It went down to this point really easily. So it might just be the PCB pins that go through, which are now causing the problem. I'm going to double check looking through here really closely and make sure it looks okay. It might only take one pin to go sideways and that'll be it. So I also need to double check it all thoroughly, but it's almost there. So there you go, I've got that slot back in. It's a bit fiddly as expected, all those pins, getting those pins lined up, but it's in place. All the pins look okay apart from one which is sitting very slightly in sometimes, and when you move things around it does sit back in properly. So they're all in the right places, at least all slotted into where they're supposed to go. So I think that is basically repaired. What I want to do is put some glue on the board just to help hold this in place so it won't pull off so easy next time, because now it's basically the pins themselves holding it in place. Yeah, I want to try and put some glue on the board to hold it in so that doesn't happen again, but I think that's a fix. Time to do this bit. Right, first test, see if this thing works. Hey, we've got graphics. Just like it's working. That's successful then, brilliant.